Homemaking after they are gone. Are we done? The love of homemaking lives in our heart. It's cooking. It's chatting with coffee. It's hobbying. It's organizing. It's thrifting. It's antiquing. It's decorating. It's gardening. It's admiring. It's weeding. It's glorious. It's anticipation. It's chillaxing. It's refreshing. It's hobbying. It's picking. It's makeuping. It's hairing. That is what homemakers. They are not done when they are gone. It's really just beginning. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Aging Gracefully. My name is Mary Ann. Welcome to those of you that are new, and to returning subscribers, a big hello and an appreciation for you. Truly, truly, truly. Today I want to talk to you about a change that I'm hoping I can bring to this channel, and I'll tell you what got that kind of started and why I've thought about it. So let's just get into it, because I'm going to chit chat with you a little bit, and then at the end I am going to share with you a recipe that is going to be part of the change that I plan on making to this channel. You know, a couple of weeks ago I received a comment, and look at how sometimes something in the negative can turn out to be so good. I received a couple, one that wasn't worth addressing, and one that really actually after the fact made me start thinking, and I did talk about it on a video. And it was someone saying that they were searching and looking for, you know, some YouTube inspiration or thoughts on gray hair, and how disappointed she was because she had to listen to my life story. And so I responded, and I, just left it at that. But I started to think about it, and it just brought me to this point. What is my channel about? My channel is about what inspires me and what I want to share. And really what that is homemaking. Homemaking, and particularly homemaking after they're gone. And so I just thought I would take a few minutes here and explain to you where I want my channel to go. And first of all, most of what I share on the videos is not hair specific. It is not makeup specific. It is not DIY specific. It is not cooking specific. It is everything that brings joy that's in my heart and comes out, and I want to share that. It is about homemaking and being homemaking inspired. I think that word has a different definition for so many people. And so I just want to share with you what homemaking means to me. First of all, I look at it as a true gift. A true gift. I believe that it is something that God has inspired in me, has placed that in my heart. I have always wanted to be a homemaker first and foremost. Actually, in high school, I thought about going into home ec, but then the backlash from that was you can't make a living having a degree in home economics, and that's not a good way to be able to take care and support yourself. And so there wasn't any encouragement, and I thought along the lines of homemaking, home ecs, culinary, but I was discouraged. to do that. So I kind of went down a different path. I had some great careers too. I graduated from court reporting school. I worked as a court reporter for many years. I stayed in the law field, worked my way from a legal secretary up to a paralegal, ended doing that. Then I was able to stay at home, raise my child, and then went back into the work field, educating myself again, getting my nursing, and retiring. And so I am in a different role right now. I am a full-time caregiver, and that is to my mom. And for those of you that are here weekly, you know that that is what I'm doing. But really, the question came to mind after I kind of read that as an insult. I had to listen to your life story. I'm thinking, but that is what my channel is about. It is sort of my life story. But really what it's brought me to is homemaking after they're gone. Is it the same? Is it just as important? Is it an art? Is it sharing hospitality? Is it inspiring others? What exactly is homemaking, and what does it mean to you? So, do you need to be here on this channel just for homemaking after they're gone? What I have found in my life is that I have learned my greatest lessons from those that have walked ahead of me. And maybe at the time of my immature state or walk in life at that time, I didn't think it was important. I didn't think it was significant. I didn't think I could learn anything. But I learned so much from new moms and new homemakers and how they're setting up their lives, their homes. And so I believe it's a two-way street. I think you can learn from them and they can learn from you. And so I want to be clear to let you all know what my channel is about. And what my channel is about is the pulse, the art of homemaking, and what that means and what it means specifically to me. Does it mean taking care of myself? Yes. Does it mean videos on hairstyles? Yes. Makeup? Yes. Clothing? Yes. For those of us that are more mature, we still like fashion. We still want to be trendy. Does it mean videos on jewelry? Yes. Hobbies, reading, DIYs, decorating, designing, organizing, taking care of my house. Yes, yes, yes. Making a bed. Yes, yes, especially yes. And cooking. Yes. Cleaning. Yes. Doing things I don't want to do. Yes. Having control and being in charge of budgeting. Yes. Scrubbing toilets. Yes. But it's all part of it. It's all part of the joy. And I believe that, they say your eyes are the window to your soul. I believe that your home is a reflection of gratitude. I believe that no matter what type of home you live in, whether it's a mobile home, an apartment, a small little house, it doesn't matter. It is truly a reflection of the gratitude that you have inside of you for those gifts that you are given. And to me, that means keeping in line, being a good steward. I have experienced being in a one-income family. I have experienced shopping garage sales, thrift stores. I love it to this day. I mean, my heart actually starts pounding when I see a garage sale sign, an estate sale sign, or come upon a new thrift store. Oh, it excites me. Yes, that is what I love. Do I decorate with things I find at a thrift store? You bet I do. Do I have a love for old? I do. I do. And I want this video to be about all of that. I want to share with you what brings me joy. And I hope in return it will inspire you. I want this video to be about all of that. And I have a couple of ideas that I've been kicking around that I am going to be sharing on videos that I think are going to be fun. And I'm going to start with one of them at the end of this video. And I think it's just a way of being able to share with everybody some of the things that you come across that maybe you haven't seen, or that you know your best friend would love to see, or your daughter, or something, or however that goes. But I do want to share with you my tastes, what I like, how I feel about being at home as a homemaker after they're gone, and being able to put on red lips and doing my hair and putting on mascara, and I have no place to go. Yes, that's all part of being a homemaker after they're gone. And so I hope that you'll see that I do have a new flair on my channel, and that it's still me, but I want it to be more natural. I don't always want to be behind the camera with full makeup and hair combed and all of that, as you will see in a couple of future videos. And I am currently working on a laundry video because I had a lot of responses to that, and I am going to be doing a video on my current books that I've been reading and shows that I have been able to watch, and that's what this channel is about. So if you're looking for something specific, like I don't know, you plug in gray hair, let's just do that, you will probably see a video or two of mine pop up for gray hair, because I have done several videos for gray hair. I've done several videos on weight loss, and so I will pop up doing that, and I do incorporate part of my life in that, because how boring is it to just talk about gray hair and not share an experience? That's what YouTube is about. It's not just a commercial where you see a person or a face and they talk to you about gray hair. It's getting to know somebody through social media. And so that's what I plan on doing. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see the difference, because it's just going to be a variety, and it's going to center around all homemaking after they're gone. So I hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned, because I am going to attach a really, really yummy recipe, and I'm going to talk to you about it a little bit. I guess this went viral. I saw it on another YouTube channel, and she put it together the way she saw it. I made a couple of changes because I wanted to use what I had in the fridge, and what I had in the fridge happened to be Gorgonzola cheese, and they called for feta. I don't really care for feta, so I used Gorgonzola and ricotta cheese, and cherry tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, red peppers, salt and pepper, and all in the oven on a tray, and let the cherry tomatoes just kind of split open to a deliciousness, and then cook a pasta. And with that pasta water, you add it to the tomato and the cheese, and it is delicious. It's simple, it's easy. And that's going to be some videos that I'm going to feature on my channel, trying some of these new recipes that are out on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, or even new in a cookbook. So I'm going to share that with you. It will follow. So this is a recipe that has been on the internet, Pinterest, I think, Instagram. I saw it through another YouTuber, but I'm just kind of making, using the cheeses that I have that I like, because I think the original recipe called for feta, and I'm not crazy about feta, but I do like Gorgonzola. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of what I have left over on top of this ricotta, and just kind of sprinkle it around. And what I have in this little pan are cherry tomatoes. I put a little bit of olive oil on it, and I'll probably put a little more, and I'm going to add my own seasoning, and that will be salt. I keep my salt in a bigger bin, and then I put a little bit in this little bowl here. And this is a really, really good sea salt. I don't want to put too much because, you know, the Gorgonzola is salty. I'm going to put a lot of cracked black pepper because I love it. I'm going to sprinkle some granulated garlic, and I'm going to be generous because I love garlic. And then I am going to add some fresh thyme that I have right here. No, I don't want the sticks on the thyme. Thyme on tomatoes especially. Tomatoes, mushrooms, so good. When I'm done, I will finish it off with some fresh parsley that I also picked outside. And what you do is you bake this in the oven. You just leave the cheese mounded like that and bake it in the oven, and then you add pasta to it when it's done. And it makes a beautiful olive oil, luscious yumminess. You use some of the pasta water to cream it up. And I am also going to add some hot pepper flakes. I'm gonna put them in my hand first to make sure I have some control over it, but ooh, I love a little kick. Add a little bit of olive oil, and this is Jovial olive oil. It is like so yummy. And I'm even gonna pour some over this cheese. When my oven comes to temp, I'm going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. I think the last time I made this, it took a little bit longer because I like the tomatoes to all get nice and split open and yummy. So, I will show you the finished product when this comes out of the oven, and then how I put it all together. I'm not sure what pasta I'm gonna make with it today, but I'm gonna check my pantry and see what I have available. This is fresh from the oven, and now I am just going to mix up all the tomatoes. As you can see, they've softened up in that olive oil with the cheese. I used ricotta. Like I said, the original recipe calls for, not blue cheese, but feta. And it said you could substitute ricotta, so I used ricotta and some Gorgonzola, and it smells wonderful. Ooh, I did put granulated garlic in it, but last time I actually put chopped up garlic, of course. And I'm just going to squish these down just a little bit to keep it nice and creamy. Oop, that one kind of spit out. And then later on, I'm going to let this cool. I will cook up some pasta and use some pasta water and marinate it right in that. It looks delicious and it smells heavenly. And now the taste test. So I'll get a little bit of the orchietto or orchietta, little lamb's ear pasta, because all that creaminess just fills the little holes inside, and a tomato. This is really, really good. It's quick, it's easy. It's the pasta of your choice, cherry tomatoes, cheese. It does, the original recipe, like I said, calls for feta. I used Gorgonzola and Ricotta. And you just dump it in the middle of a pan, put your cherry tomatoes in, throw some olive oil on it, fresh garlic if you have it chopped up, salt and pepper. I used garlic powder, hot red pepper flakes, and then I used pasta water to really make it rich and creamy. And I also added a little more olive oil. It's so good. It's so tasty. It's kind of like a mini quick version of lasagna. It's really, really good. And those cherry tomatoes are just bursting with flavor. So it's good. I would recommend it. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And until my next video, as always, be kind, be humble, age gracefully, and there is homemaking after they're gone. Bye.